you're just about to watch the second episode of Roundtable Hold, and because we're still experimenting with the setup, we didn't press record on the sound from the beginning.
Yeah.
But we did notice partway through the episode. So
we did, yeah.
The sound isn't amazing for the first half, but it's not bad.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, because we were like, we all seen the smell of the audio. If we had what we actually have got for this episode for all seen the smell, we'd have been a lot happier boys.
Way happier.
Way happier. Like, you just played it to me now and I was like, that's actually fine.
Sounds great.
So if you're thinking it sounds a bit weird, that's why.
Yeah.
Here's today's episode.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome as a true member of the Round Table.
We're actually in it.
Well, we're about to film as well. I can't wait.
Episode 2. So we like last time we just met Andy Finch. We hadn't really done much.
Yeah.
I feel like after these first 4 episodes, this is like the trickiest, like most amount of information we're gonna have.
Yeah.
So much.
It already feels like that. I think like you can kind of see that, but also I feel like we need that as well. But also I look at what I was saying the other day. I was like to you in the pub. There's so many people that I've spoken to. Like it makes me really thankful that we have you because there's so many people that I've spoken to where they've been like, I'm like, oh, we just met this guy. And my mate who is like, it's my favorite game in the world. He's like, I have fucking no idea what that is.
I really need to go rewatch episode 0 of Roundtable Hold because it went out the other day.
Yeah.
And I feel like I must have said like how stressed I was because there's so many comments going,
Yeah.
Be okay.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, maybe I sounded really alarmed.
There's one bit where you're just like, I think you mentioned a couple of comments we've had, and you're just like, I'm really stressed.
Which is fair, because as we know, you only get to do all this
that's
once.
not good. I'm trying to make it
No, it's fair that he's stressed.
It's only fair.
He should be, Gavin. You don't understand.
It's only fair 'cause as me, the player, I don't want to play under those conditions.
Gavin, you don't understand. It's a big deal.
It's fucking hard
It's
for
massive.
me to play. It's got to be hard for him to reach it. Very fucking hard for you to edit as well.
We have very defined roles. He's
Yeah.
busy stress head.
And then the crew's just like, why isn't he stressed?
Right.
He's the one playing it.
Because I'm going to get on today's quiz already.
Oh.
This actually is not meant to be a quiz.
Okay,
So I did think about that. This would be very unfair, and that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
There will be quizzes at some point.
Well,
That's a show.
yeah.
Like, the point we've basically met already more NPCs than probably all the other FromSoft games combined.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to do is just kind of more of a beneficial thing. Is
Okay,
have a recap of them.
Yeah.
And just like what we're like, who we're into.
Yeah.
Who are our mates, who we're suspicious of.
Yeah.
This is
who
nice
we
as
like,
well.
just like initial impressions. Let's go through. But also like kind of a good way of just refreshing our memories.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I do.
There's a lot of NPCs.
There is
our memories.
It feels like the first day of school again, and you're like meeting all these people, and you're like, oh, Jesus.
It's refreshing your
Billy.
First day of university, what levels do you do?
Yeah, asking all the questions.
Which core grade role? I can
Yeah.
quite happily never have that conversation. Right, so we're just going to go through.
It's a bat, though.
I think I've got screen grabs of these anti-Finching meeting them for the first time. So I think these are all in order.
Okay.
If we've missed one, we've missed one.
Yeah.
First person we met in the lines between.
This lovely
Barry.
individual right here, Barry.
Very point for Gav.
It's on the screen!
Well, you could have said it then.
I didn't bring my glasses!
Oh, well.
This is a really good.
I can read it, I can
Can you
read
not
it.
see
I
this?
can read it, fine, mother.
What
does it say?
Yes, it says...
Barry.
It says, Barry. Take care to listen.
Okay, good.
I can read it, it's fine. I can
Fine.
Because I can't. It's like that's not taking the piss. Like I can't read.
You can't read that?
No.
It says
I can't
me,
read that.
Barry. I thought it said
I'm not
Mr.
sure.
Barry.
I think without my contacts, I wouldn't be able to read that.
Yeah. Because what's happened is, as adults, what we've done is gone to a optician, and they said you need to wear glasses and or things
The
to be able
girl
to
that
see
told me.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then we took that on.
And you
board
did that
and we
in the last series.
Yeah.
got bored.
And then I forgot I did it and never wore them, so...
Immediately suspicious of this one.
Bit bloody for me.
I thought you didn't really have much of a problem with them initially.
It's
But maybe you
fine.
couldn't see the blood.
It's the,
Yeah.
That's a really finer detail, isn't
I
it?
can't really see it now.
It's also the voice as well. Like it's also the voice. Like his voice sounds really like odd.
It's quite strange. The thing is, I'm going to be fairly neutral here.
Yeah.
And also, with a lot of these games, sometimes suspicious people are okay. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's a lot of, like, muddy agendas in these games, or stuff in like previous games like Tark or the Ern Chapel Dweller in Bloodborne. It's like, don't judge about appearances. But if you are Spider Bud, how'd you get it?
In these games as well, traditionally, the guys and gals you meet at the start of the game are the chill ones. They traditionally end up being
Win famously not chill.
Yeah.
And he's right at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's move on. We'll some on these we'll probably naturally want to dwell on a little bit.
I'm going to give thumbs up.
I'm thumbs down because I feel like he is.
Let's remember
he's on the outskirts of everything. I feel like
he's the first person to meet you. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Because he's friendly. He's welcoming.
No, absolutely not. Thumb down.
He's rubbing his hand together. I'm neutral.
Okay.
Calais.
Hey! Double thumbs up.
Jack Christmas.
I love this.
It's kind of interesting, the merchant thing, because this is the only one we've met so far that is identified by name. The other ones are just like these merchants, and he talks about like, "Oh, my people," and he kind of said like, "Be nice to us, otherwise we're not giving you shit."
Word travels.
It's quite jolly, isn't it? Because we've had a few merchants in these games before, but like, I guess instead of creating different merchant every time, you've got this like race of people.
Yeah,
it's a cool idea.
I also kind of like it because I feel like if you cross one, they're all gonna try and get at you and try and
put it in the WhatsApp
on you. Like, this pink-haired maiden.
If you see her come in, it's like those like when like court paper shops. It's like, don't let these kids in. Because they knit 4 pot noodles on a tango.
No more than 2 maidenless in at a time.
This is amazing detail, actually.
Yeah.
I don't have footage of it. I'll get it for a future episode. So this instrument that he's playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see his bow. You might not be able to see this.
With the hand.
It's like it's a bow. But it's almost like one of those like back scratchers.
Yeah,
it's got a little metallic hand.
I can see that fine.
Yeah. But the amazing thing, when they're playing the instrument, I'll point it out on the main show as well if we ever come across it. The fingering is accurate.
Oh, the hand is moving.
It's accurate to what he's playing.
Shut.
Yeah. So it's, like one of those mind-blowing details of like, you don't have to do that, lads.
Sometimes their mouths don't move.
I know.
There's a reason when most of them are wearing masks and they're like, we're not doing lips, but we will do fingering.
I didn't realise fingering would be so dominant in the series.
Accurate fingering, that's out of context.
I know that we don't talk a lot about thematics before, how the fingering and prawns is not what I expected to dominate.
That thing reminds me of a robot hand I got at a Cracker Barrel when I was a kid.
I can see that. I know.
It's like on a stick and you pull the thing and the hand grabs stuff far away.
Yeah.
Calais, double thumbs up.
Oh, 100%. Calais great. Calais great.
We love it.
Yeah.
Melina.
I was about to go, who's that?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, take the hood down. I can't see her.
My glasses.
Melina. This is the first time we meet her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Double thumbs up.
You don't know who it is, do you?
I'm feeling very I'm feeling very trusting.
Yeah,
today.
she's great.
She's so
give us a horse.
Well, it's one of the things we learned when we emerged and first met Barry. Barry said, you don't have a maiden.
And
we don't really know what maidens are yet, but this is like, they're there to help you, support you. Almost like your guy in the chair. Like Ned from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of functioning as our proxy maiden because she's the one who's allowing us to level up. You know, like in previous games, essentially, our bonfire. A maiden in Black or Doll.
Yeah. I do. I get.
She gives us torrent.
I get genuinely excited when we've sat down and be like, we can talk to her. Like,
you hate that notification. You're like,
you didn't have that.
I always miss it.
It's like WhatsApp with like unread messages.
Don't get me started.
I would hate to see what your WhatsApp looks like. I bet your WhatsApp looks insane.
You saw it once and it yelled at me.
Yeah.
You were so angry.
What it reminds me of is the stress when I'm like, will the death counter go over 3 digits? And I'm like, I didn't know it could go over 3 digits.
Well, even I have 64 text messages.
So your emails are over 2,000, mate.
You might as well delete the emails at that point. You might as well just delete
the WhatsApp are 0, even though there's some...
Inbox 0.
No, but those are the ones...
Oh, no, 51.
That's WhatsApp after as well. It's like, I can't be arsed holding this number.
I love you're like, it's on 0. Oh, no, wait. 51.
I knew it was one or the other.
So decidedly not on 0 there.
Anyway, Melina.
Love it. Yeah, absolutely. She's of the ladies that always help us. There's always seems to be a lady that's like helping us to level up and stuff like that. Of her, I think she's ranking pretty high at the minute. Although still very mysterious, but I don't know if that's
Very
just
mysterious.
because we
But
just don't know the world either.
This is a very stage intro. Like it's one because we met several of these NPCs. This is one where it's more like a cut scene.
Yeah,
so there's a bit more like drama to it.
That's-
We also met her at the beginning where we
Right at the beginning,
she's there with Torrance sniffing around us.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like she's like, there's something to this one.
Yeah, because she says, doesn't she? Like Torrent had your measure from the start.
Yeah, I give you
she's gonna put that hood down or open up that cloak, and there's gonna be some crazy stuff going on underneath.
She is. Well, she not got an eye. She's been
got a mark on her eye.
Right.
I've seen her face.
Yeah.
Call me old fashioned. I like to.
I'm a women district.
I like
this. I don't know what it is.
I like to get to know my maidens
Yeah.
before I commit. So
Before they
I'll give her one
give you a
thumbs up.
horse.
But that second one, let's just talk a little more. Let's,
Yeah,
let's.
Is that
I
you,
need
like,
to know
you
your
at the end,
lore.
it's like, yeah, I'd like to get to know you more, maiden.
Yeah. double thumbs for me. Double thumbs.
She's not beaten the doll just yet. The doll's my favorite, I think, that we've ever shot.
Call women
Yeah.
Roderica.
Oh, I liked her.
She's in the stormy shack.
Yeah.
She's the one who gave us Aurelia.
Yeah, she gave us Aurelia.
And she sent us on this message that we haven't done yet to like speak to the little chrysalids.
Yes.
Talks a lot about Graf thing and sounds like she's from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Good regional accent. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get onto that a bit more.
Very good regional.
But good regional accents so far. We've got a bit of Brum.
I
don't think we've had represented before.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't think she's bad
No.
or evil, so I'm giving her the thumbs up.
Bit lazy though.
But I don't,
Yeah.
The fact that she gave me my jellyfish, that is enough to earn one thumbs up
Yeah.
for sure.
She gives me my jellyfish one thumbs up.
I love that jellyfish.
I love like on Varry,
Like a brother.
who has done nothing other than insult us and be covered in blood. You're like double thumbs up.
Yeah, I was a bit too keen.
Melanie gave us a fucking horse.
Melanie gave us a horse. She gave us your other favourite thing, which is fucking Aurelia, and you're just like,
I was too
bit
fast.
suspicious.
I was too fast. I was too keen on the
Yeah.
thumbs up.
You are very much like if you're treated mean, then you'll be keen. Is that what it is? And they treat you too nice. And you're
Right,
like,
something
hey,
like
baby, let her play.
I don't like that she left essentially her friends behind to be turned into a giant spider creature.
But was it she was left, or she was more like?
I'm not brave enough to go to it yet. Like, we don't really know much about that yet because we haven't got there.
I definitely got more the feeling that it wasn't that she wasn't brave enough to go, but she wasn't chosen.
Ready
She was
or-
like, yeah.
I think that, I think the phrase that I captured there is actually a really sad one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know? It's just like that thing you get a lot in these games. It's like stoicism because it's a horrible world.
Yeah.
And the only way of dealing with it is that kind of resignation of like, just getting used to this pain thing. You shouldn't have to, Roderica.
Yeah. Shouldn't have to.
Roderica, that's a cool name as well.
Roderica.
I'll give you one.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
For now. You might get a
Thanks for the jellyfish.
Thanks for the jellyfish. Yeah.
Renna.
We met her right at the start.
Right at the start. It's the first time this encounter happened because we walked back to the Church of
Yeah.
Ella and it instantly turned to night and we met her under the moon.
Yeah.
This is called Renna. We don't really know much about her. But she gives us the spirit calling bell.
Yeah.
That's the thing that allows us to summon spirit ashes.
First Welsh accent that we got in the game as well. So very important for us.
Was it?
Definitely
Wow.
going to be the last.
Very important.
Love that hat. Killer hat.
It's great. It's a great design, isn't it?
So cool.
So you were saying that there's a way that you can get that bell without seeing her.
I think. I can't remember. I think you get it in the Roundtable Hall.
Right,
if you
yeah.
don't have this chance
Right.
encounter.
Ah,
Because this is
kind of
completely by
bonkers.
chance. Yeah.
I think they're kind of banking on you at some point in the initial game, walking back to Church of Ella,
Right.
probably to go to Carley. And it's like a safety place, and you go, well, Carley's there.
There's a
shop.
There's a
Yeah,
shop.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a good chance of it. It's also where the anvil is to upgrade your weapon before
Yeah.
you get access to the Roundtable Hall.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're like, it's probably a good chance someone's going to walk back there at some point.
yeah.
But you might not do.
No. Yeah. Because
That's the thing that spins me out about this game. It's just like, how do you test it?
yeah.
Like all these triggers and stuff.
Because-
and know what a player's going to do in a game like this.
Because as you're saying, like, well, everything you've just said there, you're like, oh, that's like perfect design. But if you somehow just decide not to
They're
do
happy
that,
for you to miss that. That's the thing
Yeah.
about From is like, there's a lot of like stuff that they put in their games where they kind of don't mind you not seeing it.
yeah.
Which is nuts, because imagine you missed that. That looks important.
So-
Well, doesn't she say as well? It's like we probably never see each other again or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
and don't know if you remember, you would obviously if you watched it right now, the
Yeah.
additional context, but that story trailer.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the character that's speaking to us.
That's her, right?
And you can just about see it on this.
Double
If
face,
we punch
yeah.
it, it's got like a ghostly echo of her face.
Yeah.
Overlaid on her
Yeah.
own face, and also multiple hands.
I remember the hands.
You always remember the hands.
Always remember them freaky spider hands.
So how many hands up?
That's
what
uh,
Gav's is.
Come on.
I would give one, but because it's multiple hand character, that's 2 hands.
So that to her, that's just one.
That's just one to
but she's
her.
got it because she's like she has
Ratio
ratio
wise,
16. She has a 16 on the table.
Still
No way.
50%. Great.
Yeah, I'll give you 1.
Love it.
Dialos. We don't really know much about Dialos yet.
No.
D.
It's kind of quite a pretty boy.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah.
armor. Like
Nice
armor.
armor.
Very cool armor, but I know what
Makes
you
me
mean.
think of Castlevania for some reason. Just
Yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of-
for sure.
Something quite conquistador about it.
Yeah.
Have we done anything with him yet, or is he just
No,
chilling?
he keeps asking us to find someone.
That's right.
Vanya.
Yes.
Vineyard. And we don't really know, we don't have much context for that yet.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to guess to have an opinion. But I just wanted to remind you, because we just meet him in the Roundtable Hall the first time we go there.
This is important.
There's something a bit.
Dialos.
There's something a bit. What's the name of that fella?
It's Jon Snow.
The guy who kills the firekeeper in Dark Souls 1.
Lautrec.
Lautrec. There's something a bit Lautrec about it.
Like,
Like,
guy with a cool armor, kind of pops out of nowhere, asking a lot of questions.
asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Like, there's something a bit Lautrec about it. There's something definitely I don't trust.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Also, like, for that armor, are those big shoulder pads in? Like, is he getting hit a lot on the shoulders, or? Is
Look like
what it's
waves.
for?
Look
Yeah.
like
I always
circle
wonder with
or
armor like that. I wonder if that is such
Well,
a pretty
for sure.
armor. He's like, you don't actually fight.
Right. Yeah.
Ornamental.
Yeah.
But then there's also things
Yeah.
like, oh, you're so good at fighting, you can have the fanciest armor. It's like when it's like when kids went to school and they had Adidas Predators.
Yeah.
Like either they're really shit at football
Yeah.
or they're really good.
Yeah.
There's no in between with that.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely don't trust this guy. That's a double thumbs down from me. This guy double up straight away now.
I'm going down as well.
yeah.
You haven't done
We
anything
can more
more.
document this for us.
He's
Yeah.
naughty.
We should do this at the very end of the show.
Yeah. Naughty.
Yeah, do it again.
Oh,
That's
this
a
guy.
huge- It's
Yeah.
like our blacksmith.
Yeah.
It's no Andre.
He's a little grumpy, isn't he? He's a little rude to us.
He is quite a little bit standoffish. But
Yeah.
think about the context of the Roundtable Hall.
Yeah.
It's this like almost like member society where tarnished people are just coming back to the lands between after years in exile,
Yeah.
and you don't know whether you're going to be anything good.
No.
Are you going to stay around for the long haul? Are you going to like get to the end game?
He's seen it all.
He's
hasn't
seen it all. He's
Yeah.
probably seen so many people going, "Oh, great, my sword," and then he's lost interest.
Yeah. He's also changing the fucking wall as well. But he's like, oh, by the way, that's fine. I
He's
actually
into
like
it. Yeah.
Would you be grumpy if you were a slave?
Yeah.
What kind of slave?
Slave blacksmith.
He's got like similar things.
The good slave.
He's got like similar things to
Like,
we've seen.
how on the
Yeah.
kinky scale
Yeah, I
is it?
wonder if that's a good.
Like, you know, like the barnacles type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
a thing we've seen on a few people who like have maybe been in the
That's
world a
another
long
thing.
time.
It's like how many different races are we going to meet in this game?
Yeah.
Motherfucker's got like
knowing the hierarchy of all these races.
Yeah.
Because we've met some demi-humans and knowing like what is the power dynamic.
Yeah. And also like I guess like because these games are so clever, like we talked about, like the way that they use these accents and the way that they use like regional accents as well, like could be.
Could potentially imply something.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I think it's quite early on when we're in Limgrave, we see some of Godric's soldiers fighting the demi-humans just out in the world.
Yeah.
We're not involved in that fight, and we did get
Yeah.
involved with a bit of big wave action.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's like, there's one way of looking at that is Godric's forces kind of like subduing the natives.
Yeah.
And there's quite a horrible thing where it's just like, you know,
right. They're calling them monsters.
yeah, it's like
Mm.
we're civilizing you, we're bringing you the word, the golden order, whatever we want to talk
Yeah.
about. But it's
Yeah.
like there's quite like good snapshots when you like watch the world going on. You're like, oh, that implies something about
Yeah.
the politics of this region, which
Yeah.
is kind of sophisticated.
That is like one of my favorite things so far about it is because before we started playing this game, when it was like, oh, it's going to be an open world, I was like, because if you play like Dark Souls and stuff like that, it does feel like a lot of the time everything is just coming at you constantly because it's obviously a smaller world. Whereas with this, I know we've got involved in stuff, and if you get a little bit too close, obviously, like they'll come at you. But it does feel like, I mean, a couple of times we kind of just hang back and watched it happen, and it's not like everything doesn't seem to be coming towards you, like, and it's not. Like even like those weird like little procession things with the big trolls that we've seen.
What's going on there?
We've run across that, and it's not like they've all fucking come out.
They're just doing their own thing.
Them, if you like just study it,
if
you see the different types of people, what they're wearing, like the trolls pulling those, which we fought down in a line, but the trolls like they're pulling that hearse with like a big stake through their body. So they're not like, it almost implies that they're being enslaved because they're not pulling it. They're not in charge. They haven't got clothes. They've got a big spike through their body. It's pretty horrific stuff.
But double thumbs up for him. He's helping us. He's doing good stuff.
I'll give you one.
He's doing good stuff.
I'll give you one for now.
Fear.
The deathbed companion.
She loves a cuddle. Big cuddler.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a cuddle?
There's something not right about it, even though I love the cuddles. There's something that feels a bit, I don't know.
Would you have a cuddle of someone called the Deathbed Companion?
Evidently I would, Daniel, multiple times.
This one,
she's good at it.
I feel like it.
If that's her whole thing, she'd be good at cuddles.
But because we don't know what it is.
But I'm not dying.
What do we get? The
Baladakin's blessing.
Baladakin's blessing. Like
you have it.
Because we don't know
that's why you're like,
what's going on and stuff like that. I feel like it's too early. Like,
inside the things. Like, we even read the description of the Baladakin's blessing. We still not really process what that is.
It really reminds me of like early in a game when you're walking around in any game and you're picking up like money and you haven't met the shopkeeper yet. That's what this reminded me of. I was like, maybe this is how I feel like I've seen this a bit too early because but maybe because
I have no idea. Is it good? It could be the worst thing in the world. It could be the best thing in the world.
I
think.
It feels like when you get like a health smoothie and you're like, this is amazing, and you're drinking it every day, and then you read the back one day and you're like, this is worse than a Coke. This is terrible for me.
So you go, it's got 14 apples in it. It's like, when would you even eat 14 apples in a single you madman?
That's what it feels like. It's like, you want a hug of death? It's like, I'll take a hug of what? A hug of what? Sorry?
What?
You're a what companion?
I'll wait actually to see what the order is of other people and stuff.
I've had 7 bananas and 14 apples. That's not good, man. No, it's.
Can I say she's bad and keep hugging her?
If you're alright with that.
One of life's greatest questions.
I would definitely, if I was up front, check out the guy who did that animation. Because like people were moaning about Elden Ring's animation. They don't moan about that one because that one is great. And they've put so much effort into that. Whether the door one, they're like, we'll just use that from the other games. This one, someone took a long while on that. Someone loved doing that.
Somebody expends a lot of trips to a maid cafe.
What? I need to know. I was like,
I just think we need to mocap it.
I need more footage.
Talk to me. I'm going to go one up, one down for this one because I don't.
Again, it's very ambiguous.
I'll join you.
Okay.
I'll join you because I think she's probably doing something sneaky, but I also am not going to stop the hugs.
Oh, the lady who doesn't talk.
No name.
Yeah. But she
completely mute.
I like her.
But she gave us our favorite or most used emote. The lean.
Very true.
The very coquettish lean.
Yeah.
I think it's like the fact that she is being this cool and like standoffish now is like, I think it would be too obvious to make her evil or bad now. So I think she's actually going to turn out to be pretty cool.
What if there's silent themes, okay?
What, sorry?
Silent
Could be, yeah.
Ah, shit.
I don't know what's going on with the armor either. They look like charred.
Yeah.
Like
bones?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very, again, with a lot of these games, I do play across like preconceptions.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, they gave us something.
It's pretty, scary looking armor, but what does that mean?
It's almost incredible how many times we've accidentally done that pose as well.
Yeah.
So I think for that alone, I'm giving her a thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't mind her.
We don't know her name yet at all?
We don't.
That's crazy.
Mystery. Entire mystery. Gideon.
He
hasn't told us her name. His name, I don't think, but we knew it in the opening sequence.
Yeah.
He was one of the Tarnished champions. Gideon Ofnir, all-knowing.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, that's what I thought was really odd out of the gate, where we meet 2 people from the opening credits. Because, like, in the opening thing, when we were on Roundtable Hold, you were like, we're going to be fighting every one of these motherfuckers. So you seem like, are these bosses that we're going to encounter?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Maybe they still are. But it's interesting. Like, we met them pretty much straight away. Like,
they're all pretty chill.
Yeah.
The presentation is they're tarnished like we are.
Yeah.
So these are other tarnished. They're just maybe more famous ones.
They're like legendary tarnished.
Yeah, they're
like,
more like well known, and they're all in the Roundtable Hold, and I guess they're all like on a similar quest to us. These are the ones that have seen grace. It's calling to them in various ways. But he sounds very Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Super Yorkshire.
Real Lord of the Rings ass looking gear there. That helmet
fancy,
and
It's the one like the helmet's like all ears.
Yeah. But also like what is that, like a walking stick that he's got?
Yeah. It's like a hand holding his hand.
Like a dragon claw that is.
It's pretty damn cool.
That is
the
cool.
thing is, he's quite rude to us because he's
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 got a lot on.
We think he was like, I've seen so many people, like I think it's like puffed up chest coming through.
Yeah.
In there, it was like, let's see, you haven't fucking done shit yet.
Is he the one
he's like, come speak to me when you've done something.
Does he keep calling everyone puff chest?
Yeah.
Oh, he's great. I like him a lot. Double thumbs.
Vary does as well.
Look at this.
Vary
Rude
does
bastard.
as well.
Double
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Woman who gives us a horse.
He's charming. He's charming old guy.
I like this guy. I don't like that we can't see his face.
Right.
And actually, when we saw him, I think in the opening credits, like it looks like a grave.
Yeah, he's a great full of ears.
Yeah.
You know who else's face we couldn't see, Gav? Solaire's. He turned out to be a pretty cool
Little guy
Face
called
couldn't
Jesus
see-
Christ.
Sauron. Yeah. Jesus famously wore a Mexican wrestler's mask.
he is very Sauron-y. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
quite Sauron-y,
Or
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's good to you.
That must be what I'm thinking of.
Sauron, the Lord of Evil.
He kept an eye on everything, literally.
Next.
That's a good guy.
Double thumbs up. That's double thumbs up. That's
Double thumbs up. Sauron. Great
Double
guy.
thumbs up. Double thumbs up.
Corin.
Oh yeah.
He's just the guy who can teach. He's basically from the initial. He's like the man of the cloth who can teach us some basic faith-based spells.
Yeah.
We don't really know much about him yet.
Why is he wearing a wheel?
Probably, I guess, like it's kind of like a religious, arduous thing for devotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Why we do it
Yeah.
because it's a pain in the arse because this is what God would want from
Yeah.
It's not that he was like licking a wound or something and they had to put it on to stop him.
Oh, like a dog collar.
Yeah, like a big
Corin, if you lick your balls again,
The stitches are going to pop, Corin. Stop licking them.
man of the cloth.
We picked up one of those little things, haven't we? Like the little tablet
The
thing.
cloth.
The little split tablet thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because is that how you do magic stuff?
that's how you do faith.
Okay.
Yeah, faith spells.
I don't like him. He freaks me out. There's something weird about him. Why is he blindfolded? Why is he wearing dog tags?
Yeah.
These are all important questions.
blood rags as well.
Yeah.
More bloody
Dirty.
rags.
Lots of
yeah.
knots. Good things.
Man of the dirty cloth.
Bad, yeah.
Like
Bad vibes.
you can still wash.
I'll won't go 2 down, but I will do 1.
I can't remember his voice because
I actually
Corin, that does look Welsh.
So,
RH is a
I said
letter.
that too, 'cause it does look like kind of YN.
RH is one of our like special letters, so could be. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember his voice though. We haven't really spoke to him that
We need to
much.
interrogate Corin.
Let's
next time
get
we see
him. Let's
Yeah.
get him.
Bok.
Bok, yeah.
Who, when we first, it took
I
us a while
forgot
to
about
meet him
this
for the
little
first
guy.
time because he was disguised.
Yeah.
He's been cursed to look like a tree.
Yeah. But this isn't his true form, right? Is this a level of the disguise?
No, that's what he
he's a
looks like.
demi-human.
Yeah.
Because we go back to his cave.
Yeah.
Because like all the other demi-humans, I think we've seen them. They're like
Yeah.
throwing shit about.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
He's got
I
a
want
little
to be a
hat
tailor.
on. Yeah.
I want to like wear a little fancy.
Thinks he's better than them,
that's
is he?
right.
He's
Yeah.
got a bowler. He's got
Yeah.
feather.
It's basically the monkey from Futurama.
Yeah, he's getting beaten up a lot down that cave.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
One of
His something about his voice.
yeah,
though.
what I was about to say, one of the only voices in the game I cannot stand.
Oh, Mister Cully, can you help me?
Yeah.
Little cop.
If he keeps getting
Get all
into
of it
scrapes
twisted.
and we've got to keep helping him out, I'm gonna be annoyed.
I don't like his
He thinks
face.
he's really ugly. He's
Yeah.
very fat. I'm so
He looks
not
like he
great,
would try
yeah.
and eat me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I kind of
Don't like the sort of like bluey,
But we-
translucent.
Aren't we just judging him on
Exactly,
the-
exactly.
We are,
If he
yeah.
was
yeah,
just a
we are,
man
yeah,
or a
yeah.
And
woman.
does he feel the pressure of that? He wants to be more human-like.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's been told, and he's like, "That's bettering yourself." It's like, why couldn't flinging shit around a cave be good for you?
Yeah.
Why is that a bad life? But we gave him his sewing stuff back.
Yeah.
so
That's
he
true.
Can now tailor clothes for us.
Yeah.
I'll give him 1. I like him so far.
I'm going 2 down. His voice does my head in.
You're going 2 down?
I'm going 2 down.
Yeah, I
That's
think I
right.
can predict this one. Selling.
Boom. We love her.
Selling. I will do anything to protect this lovely lady.
Because there's a bit in the episode where I'm like, I'm so excited because we're going to be going back to her all the time.
She's amazing.
And she's incredibly. If we don't lose interest in I don't think you will. I don't think you will.
No. I like it. I like it.
With this game, to progress all these like quest lines,
we
should be buying stuff because when we bought spells, we get more info, more prompts. So we'll make sure we do that in this playthrough. But I don't think there's something more satisfying to hear in the Welsh accent than Rea Lucaria.
Rea Lucaria, yeah.
It's like good. Made for the Welsh accent.
Yeah.
Also, what a lair.
Yeah.
What a lair. Look at that thing. That's amazing.
But we know she's been like cast out for some reason.
From
Rea Lucaria.
That's not her face,
well,
is
we
it?
don't know
is that a hat?
Yeah, it looks like a helmet, right?
Yeah, we don't know what her face looks like.
She didn't get accidentally hit by a cement spell or something.
Like a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's great that we've got to come back to it because it isn't amazing. But like her story, like she seems like the bad girl.
Seems great right now.
Cast it out. Like what's going on? But
he couldn't hack it.
Yeah. It's great that you've decided to do this as well. Like that kind of build.
It worked out so well.
Feels like you're really into it. But yeah, that is a really interesting thing that you were saying. Like keeping money on us to buy stuff.
Yeah, like, and also it stops us just getting too OP.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we will be, because this game is hard.
Yeah, I think we should not pop any of the stuff that we pick up, because we should probably keep that on us.
Yeah, in case we get to
and we need to buy stuff. Yeah.
Well, if not, we're doing off-camera grinding to buy the things.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. That's like your pocket money.
Yeah.
Think of the runes as like your savings.
Yeah.
Like your Christmas money.
Because it's not like you found it particularly hard so far, and I want you to.
We're doing okay. It's the early days, man. There'll be time for everything. You'll be wishing I was finding it easier.
There'll be time.
Enjoy these moments.
She's top of the list.
I think she's my favorite character so far.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a few more to go. Okay. Yura.
Not getting a lot from this environment. Don't necessarily remember where.
Yeah, he comes in to help us when we got.
Yeah, so we met him under the archway. Near the Dragon Lake.
Kept talking about Dragon Shagger. Yeah,
and when we were going to go into the cave where Patches was.
Yeah.
We got a first invasion.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then he came. It was one of the bloody fingers. Yeah.
That's right.
Like, this is when we meet him further down the road. And he says, I'm Euro, as you might recall, Hunter of the Bloody Fingers.
Right.
And he's just like, that's why he came in to help us. Because he's like made it his quest to eliminate the Bloody Fingers.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out more about them and their agenda.
Yeah.
I like Yura a lot.
It's nice to have someone with a big hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's metal as well. A bit radiant.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's quite a mysterious figure right now.
Yeah.
But seems like a fairly solid dude.
Yeah. Good voice as well. Really good voice.
It is a good voice. I'm not going to pass judgment on his love of dragons.
Yeah.
Just like I don't do with Gav. Whatever he does in his free time is up to him. So, with that in mind, I'm giving him a thumbs up.
Double thumbs for me. Double thumbs.
Ooh, double thumbs.
Yeah. Amazing. They get him out early, don't they?
They're not messing about.
Yeah.
They get him out early, don't they? Don't mind getting him out, do they?
Don't mind getting old Patches out.
Like a little freak.
Yeah.
It's also quite a good in-joke calling him Patches the Untethered.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
He can like jump between the worlds, which feeds into
one world theory.
The
grand unified
our portal theory.
Yeah.
Our portal theory from Elden Ring, though, that we think the Elden Ring is going to be portals, and he's jumping through it.
Portal 3.
Yeah. I think that's where it is.
Because when we meet him in this cave, it initiates as a boss fight.
Yeah.
And then when we're about halfway through his health bar, he goes,
Yeah.
Do you remember as well, while we did get done by him pretty hard, it was kind of our fault because we tried to steal his shit.
But it's like, it was kind of a setup.
Yeah, we did,
He gassed us.
We were always taking stuff out of chests all
That's
the
true.
fucking
That's
time.
true, yeah.
We're literally going into houses and castles and fucking taking it all.
We were Patches in him.
Yeah. It's kind of a hard.
We're also typically killing thousands of people in these games.
It's hard with Patches, isn't it? Because you're like, it's kind of fun to see him again, but you do hate him.
Well, it's fun because it's the one connection between them all, isn't it? Other than Finchies, but like it's the one connection between them, and you're like, that's quite fun to run into. But then it's also quite fun to hate him as well.
I can't give him a thumbs up in good conscience, so I'm going thumbs down.
Absolutely thumbs down. Absolutely thumbs down.
I think that was to be expected.
And fingers up.
Bernal. Barely done anything with Bernal.
No.
He's in the War Master Shack.
Yeah.
He's like Mainly, I think there is a segue and an introduction to the Ashes of War gameplay mechanic.
Right.
So the weapon arts.
Yeah.
So he's like a merchant for those things. And I think you meant to find him is like, if you haven't used them, he's just like, there is this thing in this game.
Right, okay.
Check it out.
We don't really know much about him.
Yeah.
You would imply if he's like the War Master's Shack, he's pretty hard.
Yeah. Got awesome sword.
It's a very and those boots. Look at those boots, man.
Yeah, big into this guy.
What are we saying for the armor? Like it?
Yeah. But that looks like functional. That looks like I need this for when I'm taking on big fucking beasts and stuff. Yeah.
He's not in the round table.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
he's
is
walking
true.
the walk.
He's sitting behind a fucking desk, tell you that.
Actually, genuinely, I know that's something that I'm going to go back, even though I said Vare is like, you never see him in the round table and he's kind of on the outskirts. It could be because he's out there doing shit rather than just talking about shit.
Membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And update his card deals for his membership.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
He borrows someone else's card. Like mine with your picture house.
I'm going 2.
Don't say that. Don't say that shit. We all have our own passes for the picture house. It's fine. I'm going to go 1 because I like the weapon arts.
Yeah.
It's good.
Love it. Oh, Alexander. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe tied for Selen for my favorite character.
Yeah.
I think I knew you guys would love him.
He's great, isn't he?
He's just amazing.
Need to see him again.
I know.
Need to see him again.
What a weird thing.
Yeah.
What
Just
a fantastic.
giant talking pot.
Yeah.
And it's like similar to, it's obviously definitely tapping into Onion Knight.
Yeah,
vibes of,
yeah.
like someone who is positive but stuck and needs your help, but has like really grand aspirations in this world.
Yeah. And not only
also
like
round.
Round. Yeah.
Not only like Onion Knight vibe as well, but like, and not only a talking pot, but also making like incredibly like almost like Carry On the Bus,
Innuendo.
like innuendo. Yeah. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind.
Yeah. Oh, why are you back there?
Actually, it's quite a bit Clockwork Orange as well, isn't it? Really, like what he's saying. So yeah, absolutely up there. It's like Alex and Selen are top, 100%. But I hope we get to summon him at some point.
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know more about him because we've met other pots before, but they're like bad. They don't talk.
Like again, like talking about we haven't really in this world, like we don't really know. It's obviously a fantasy world. It's like what races are there?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's certain ideas that you bring over from fantasy.
Yeah,
dragons, trolls, etc., etc. But it's like there's a giant talking pot.
There's some weird shit going on here.
But like, what's alive? Is the pot alive?
Oh, good
Very true,
point,
actually,
Daniel.
yeah.
It's like the Kool-Aid man. Is the Kool-Aid his
Was
blood?
that hermit crabs?
Yeah.
Like, have they just found a shell?
Yeah.
And then made that their home? I don't know.
Yeah, because I guess like we're also like we've been hearing about this like grafted nonsense as well, which is like
What's real? What's been?
is he being grafted? Is that grafting?
We know, even though we're starting off on our journey, we know we live in a world of very present gods.
Yeah.
But also, what obviously in our real world, God is sometimes synonymous with creator.
Yeah.
Can these gods create things?
Yeah,
we don't really know the extent of their powers and like what they can actually do.
Yeah.
Right, next one. D.
Oh, D.
I'm known as D.
Oh, that's D, not Dialos.
Yes.
Dialos, different
Yeah,
thing.
he's like a bit
yeah.
more Lautreki armor.
Yeah.
I hunt down those who live in death and read their death route. So we didn't actually meet him in the game. For some reason, we must have triggered something, so he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So
he was back there. Yeah.
We should have met him on the road, tending to a dead body that had been consumed by death.
Did you shit yourself when he wasn't there?
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh fuck. But apparently, I think it was pretty minor what we did. But like, always like some triggers are still being tested.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he tells us about like death root and the curse of the dead. And there's things in this world that won't die, and death has been reintroduced, and we don't really know much about what that means yet.
Yeah.
He's the one who tells us about weeding death root, trying to get this out of the world, and he's the one that tells us about the teleporter.
Oh yeah.
That sends us.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rank.
Yeah.
We
I
can kind of
remember
talk
that.
about these two together.
Yeah.
A little bit because D sends us to him. He marks on his map, and we get teleported there, and we feed in this fucking whatever it is. This death root, and he's getting death out of the world by pooping it.
Yeah. I've only just noticed that. If you go back to D, like where he says about people, those who live in death in like capital letters, which is like,
it's like
that's like a race of people, or that's like a group of people, or you know,
or a band.
It's a way that we talk.
You will know us by the trail of the dead.
Like a myth that people don't believe in it. Those who live in death.
Yeah,
I mean, in theory, in principle, it's a pretty noble cause trying to remove.
We don't even know.
Well, we
from
got
our world.
it from defeating the Tibia Mariner.
Yes, the fish
So,
lady.
you know, it's like a spectral skeleton, and it's like obviously something that is alive but is also visibly dead.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not sure quite of the dynamic of is this dude trying to get it all out so we can feed it to this monster. Because yes, that could be getting rid of it, or are we basically just giving his fucking demon lord a bunch of power?
Death power.
Yeah, essentially. Is he just gonna be like, thanks, now I'm gonna go wreck stuff and we'll have to fight him or something?
How'd you find out you have a taste for death?
Yeah.
I just tried it once.
Have a nibble. That's how you find out, yeah.
I'll have a nibble of death.
This is something I've only just thought of as well, because I was trying to get you to fight the thing that was outside here. Do you remember? It was like the giant
tall
thing,
guy,
and you weren't having it.
We did, didn't we? Did we take a swing?
I don't think so. I think we run through his leg and then run away, and then run through a dragon. But like with this, I was like, oh, fight his guard. Could be guard. They could be keeping him there, and he's keeping him in. So you don't know, like, if that guy outside, that giant thing's like, is he working for Garang, or is he actually they imprisoned him here and he's in there?
Yeah. Why do I have to teleport in behind the guards?
Yeah.
That seems a little friggin' weird.
Good question.
Yeah, and at no point does that guy then freak out because we're talking to this guy inside.
Yeah, we don't know the power dynamic. Is the guy outside harder than this guy?
Yeah, exactly. So,
or is his PA?
Yeah, so I mean, like, is he working?
More about this situation.
Go get me lunch.
Or is he his jailer?
Just give me a neck root from Pret.
Yeah.
I mean, those little statues look like they're kind of friggin' shackled.
I don't think
the
they're
walls.
statues. They look like they were once alive.
He ate their lives.
Yeah.
He's making statues out of corpses.
Yeah, we should have maybe explored a little bit more for that environmental storytelling.
Yeah.
We can.
Right. Nearly at the end.
Yay.
Kenneth Height. Maybe the poshest man we've yet met.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What I thought was going to be just a shitty little fetch quest, and then he dumps so many names.
Oh my god!
And so much
kind
lore.
Of wild how much lore he smuggles in.
I text you about it, and I was just like, I'm actually freaking my nuts out about how much he just dropped.
But he's
quite pompous.
He's talking shit about so many people, and if you ever meet someone who very quickly starts talking shit about other people, usually they're the person that's the piece of shit. Yeah.
Well,
so it's like,
he's going to make us a knight. Well, he hates the fact that we rescue him and we're like not high.
Yeah. Oh, boo, Kenneth.
So he's
you get
obviously
a thumbs
quite
down.
elitist.
Yeah, I did enjoy the quest. I don't enjoy working for a big posho.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he thinks we're beneath him.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I think he's really embarrassed that we clear out his fort.
Yeah.
And he's like, he totally reneges on his promise immediately. So he doesn't stand by his word.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And it's actually a really weird way of saying it, because he's just like, he's kind of apologizing, but kind of being like, he's not really getting, I don't think he's had any more information than he had before. No. So I don't know why he's promising to make us a knight, and then we get there and he's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do that actually. Can't be honest.
Yeah, he's like, I've gone off it.
You know what, Kenneth? You get the double.
Let's go double down.
Played by
Let's
Hugh
double
Grant
down.
in the film version.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
He's basically like Dungeons and Dragons character.
Yeah.
He is. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. And finally,
oh, yes.
You want to do the pronunciation?
Blythe. Fantastic. This is one of the only things that I had spoiled for me, and it did not disappoint when we ran into it.
He's a big wolf man. It's very hard for a big wolf man to disappoint.
Because that's the thing, I thought that was armor. I didn't realize he's like, oh, fucking hell, this guy's like actual half wolf.
You're like, I think I'm a furry now.
Yeah. He's massive as well.
That dude, yeah.
I'm looking at it. Gab's like, I'll say my name's Darryl.
Yeah.
You found him, baby.
Yeah, then he just fucking gets it.
He's
shit.
like,
Yeah. I really hope that this, because like we're meeting lots of people and they're asking us to do various different things. Like Kenneth is like, I feel like maybe we'll keep running into Kenneth and his fort's been taken over again, but maybe by harder and harder monsters all the time. Whereas hopefully Blythe is like, oh, we need to go fuck up somebody else now.
He's like Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
Yeah.
But Darryl
did murder his wife.
Yeah, I hope we have to go on these he's like the Punisher basically.
Going through it, we're at the end of all our NPCs.
Yeah.
The thing is, without the wider context of these games, there's always you have no idea anyone's agendas yet.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't really know
I think he was a boss we have to fight. He looks like a
We
monster.
don't know the machinations of this world even.
No.
We don't know the alliances between these characters. We don't know if any of them know each other.
That's the thing. Like a couple of people, like the shopkeeper is the one that mentions Blythe, isn't it, to us?
He's the one who gives us the gesture.
He gives us the click, yeah. So that's kind of cool.
So have you noticed the howling in the mistwood?
Yeah. That's the thing is like there's a reason that we really liked Tark in Dark Souls 2 because we were like it's a very clear agenda of what you've actually game wise it's a very clear thing of what you've got to do. Go do this, go, and do you know what I mean? Whereas and I think the thing I really like about Elden Ring so far is quite a lot of the NPCs have been quite clear of what they want us to do.
I think there has to be maybe a bit more direction because it is open, and I'm not going to reveal anything on the show because I would hate to do that. It's like some of these characters we'll know for a long time, some we won't know for a long time, some will be simple, some will be really complex.
It's
just also this is a fraction of the people we're going to meet.
That's
That's what blows
nuts.
my mind. How is that not everyone yet? Like that's crazy.
I know because it already is probably more than we've ever met in one of these games.
It's an overwhelming amount of people. I don't know that many people in real life.
Without spoiling stuff, can I ask a question? Is like,
who's the final boss?
Who's a laugh? Who's a big laugh?
Who's the hardest one? Are there characters that we meet early doors? Not necessarily any ones that we've met, but are there characters that we meet early doors that are like a constant and will be like an Onion Knight that we keep running into, or will be like different people we run into, or is it so big like? Like sometimes it feels like it felt like definitely like sometimes in Breath of the Wild where you'd be like, oh my god, I love that character, and you're like, yeah, well, you're never going to see that person
unless you come back.
Unless you come back here, you
definitely
don't need
just
to.
looking at the list here on my notes. Like we definitely met some people that
Endgame
we will spend a long time.
I'm glad.
That's good. I really like everyone we met so far. Too.
Yeah,
even the ones I don't like, I like them as villains or assumed villains.
That's the thing is like it. Although it's chucking a lot at us, it's. The thing that I really like about it, and I keep saying it in the show as well, is like every time we meet one of these characters, they really focus us a little bit, and it's just like, oh, okay, we're gonna go down to here, we're gonna go down to here, and I was like, I feel like in an open world game where I get really overwhelmed by open world games, and I think with this is like, oh, these guys are actually anchoring us a little bit, and kind of as well as obviously the guide on the map, like, and the guide sitting next to us,
this guy,
like, I do like how the characters are very much like, hey, let's go. Can you go do this very specific thing for me, and then come back?
Very specific quests.
Yeah.
Right. That's our first roster of characters.
Yeah.
But just to end today, we've got a message in, and if people want to message in, they can email roundtable@rkgvideo.com.
Yeah.
This is from Ben H. Just a quick prediction idea.
Okay.
Maybe each one of you could do a prediction on how many episodes you think there will be by the end of the series. That's maybe a trickier one for you guys because you don't have no idea of the game. But you can still take a stab.
Take a
and the other one is really good. Is how many deaths do you think will end?
Man, even that's hard as well. I don't even.
Well, there was a big design question when we were putting together the death count. It's like how many digits does it have to accommodate?
Right before it shrinks,
because
we shrink to it.
Make it using an automated script, and it's like, does it need to be 1,000? Can we get away with 999?
Yeah,
I think I'm going to say, well, it's not a great prediction. I think we'll come in under 999.
That's bonkers because what's the most we've ever had?
Like, let's think about that. I think.
Have we broken 300 before?
We must have done.
I think
we've got high hundreds.
Yeah.
No, we've definitely cracked 200.
Yeah, 100%.
Something before. I remember doing 200s and something.
500.
I think it'll be rocketing
up there.
I think we're gonna go. Let's do predictions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 837.
I think we're gonna crack 1,000.
What's the number?
I think 1,053.
I think 971.
Oh, okay, yeah, we've all gone high.
I think it's gonna be
900.
900.
The cheeky 100.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna be under 1,000, but I think it's gonna be high.
I think it's gonna be really, really high. It's
quite funny on the show if we're towards the end, and it's like if you die 10 more times, you have to redesign the death counter.
I think I think what we should do is like, you know, but like have the normal one and then just have like a like a one on the side of it.
On the side, like
taped on.
I won't say what it is because I want to spot anything or anything like that. But I gave Rich, who is doing a pass on some episodes before I get them, a number of deaths,
and it's already above 900.
And I was like, it's like, I don't know why I just didn't give them all that we've made, but I was like, that this will be fine. And I got a text very soon after, I won't say what episode, go in, buddy, I'm gonna need more deaths.
Is all of them.
Like,
it's already passed.
So I think it's gonna be high. I think it's like, it's deceptive how much what we've done already.
Also, like, you think about it, it's also maybe not, actually there's a good point.
Shit.
It's a good point actually, because it's maybe not proportional to the challenge, but just the duration of playtime.
Yeah. But also as well,
I think I've underestimated how many deaths.
Way more hours than we ever have before.
Yeah. But what I will also say as well is I was looking at a timeline of an episode today, and I thought something had gone wrong. Because I was I was like,
dude, yeah,
holy fuck, I've deleted something and it's deleted them off the timeline. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's like 2 deaths.
There will be sections where maybe
just roaming,
it's
100%. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Episodes, I'm not sure. I think it's really impossible to predict.
It is, yeah.
It's not impossible. I don't know. When I did the original plan, I think it was like coming in at 60, but that's gone on more. So God knows.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
97.
There you go. 97, you've heard it.
I think it's going to be.
I'm going to go.
If we're doing it, we have to end on an even number. Otherwise, I'm just going to.
We'd have to go to 100 if it was like 97, 98. We'd have to do some secrets or special.
This is what I was laughing. We were laughing the other day with Demon Souls when we were doing the special edition. I was like, what was that, 17 episodes? I was like, fucking 17. Was it 17 of ever?
that hasn't gone wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I think. What did you say?
97 was way
97.
high. That's so high.
I think, more. I still feel.
You think more? Bro, over 100?
I'm because 53 is my favorite number. I'm gonna go 153.
You seen some of these parries?
153.
I'm gonna go 153.
3 years.
I'm gonna go 150. I'm gonna go 153.
3 years.
I'm gonna go 153.
What would mine take it to? That would just add an extra.
What was yours?
97.
Well, it's still 2 years nearly.
Still 2 years.
It's 52 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's without gaps. And we said we we're going to do it as a trilogy with gaps.
Yeah.
It's true.
So that's at least taking it to...
I might have gone too high as well. It's not 157.
153.
Please watch to the end.
Yeah.
Stick around.
You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.